Jesus says that we should not store up treasures on earth, where moth and rust can destroy and thieves can break in and steal. Instead, he encourages us to store up treasures in heaven. But sometimes there's a treasure on earth that can actually connect us to heaven. And I'm standing right now in one of those special treasures, a sacred space called the Wilson Kilgore Chapel on the campus of Valley Presbyterian Church. Built in 1984, the great architect Harold Wagoner designed this beautiful round octagonal space. But the most beautiful feature in this space are the incredible windows that were created by Robert McCall and his wife Louise, both members of our congregation. He's done some colossal art that is in places like the Museum of the Bible and the Air and Space Museum in DC. It's wonderful because it expresses the heart of his faith and our faith, that God is the source of all beauty, truth, and love. In these windows, you see God summoning creation into being by the power of his word. You see the magnificent planets and stars spreading out into space. But at the heart of the material universe, there's a spiritual reality, the magnificent heart of God. The God who is determined and shows us this determination in Jesus to beat the darkness, to destroy death, and to make all things new. This is a place where we've celebrated the lives of the saints and families have found comfort in the promises of God. This is a place where couples have made their sacred marriage vows. It's a place where the Bible has been studied, where community connections have been made, where counseling has taken place. A few years ago, we made a decision to bring live streaming into the chapel and also to refresh some of the spaces that surround it that are used for ministry. And in the process of examining the building, one of our own members, Annie Natupsky, an internationally known structural engineer, made the startling but necessary discovery that this building is structurally unsound. The lateral structural beams that connect to the vertical columns were separating. Becky Bennett and Tom Ambrose, who were leading the charge on refurbishing the chapel, then switched gears and began to interview other structural engineers and architects who confirmed the issues with our chapel. They identified a structural company here in Arizona that will fix those issues, and then another company that is removing some of the magnificent windows to make these fixes possible. The total cost is going to be about $500,000, and as you might guess, those resources are unbudgeted. But that actually gives all of us together a special opportunity to save this wonderful treasure. In a moment of extra mile generosity, we'll have an opportunity to honor those who have preceded us here in this place, previous generations who've gifted us with our magnificent campus. But we'll also at the same time be blessing those who are going to come after us, who continue to be inspired by this wonderful space. Now, as some of you know, after 11 plus years of service here, I'm retiring sometime in the next 7 months. There's a very generous tradition here at VPC to honor senior pastors with a financial gift. I'd like to shift that tradition a little bit, though, and say that if anyone wants to honor the previous 12 years of ministry here, the best way to do that is to contribute to this very special project. Please feel free, if you have questions about this project or you want to chat to me about any aspect of it, to contact me. I'd love to engage with you. And now, we can't leave without saying that all glory and honor should go to the one who restores us and makes us new and fresh and glorious for life in his wonderful kingdom. May he bless you in all you say and do, this day and always. Amen.